Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today we're going to do another challenge, and this is by Karen over at Creative Paper Artisan, and this is her January challenge. And it's a winter theme, and the color is blue. And she gave us 4 things to do. One is a hidden paper clip, and we have to do 2 clusters, a journal card, and we could pick any item from her tutorial playlist. So if you like my video, I just ask that you check out my other videos and click on the like and subscribe button and hit the bell next to it, and YouTube will notify you whenever I upload any of my videos. And I appreciate everyone for stopping by. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I have all of my stuff cut out and prepared, and have lots of parts. And I'm going to start off with the hidden paper clip. Now, this paper clip, I'm just kind of repurposing an old gift tag that I had made quite a few years ago when my daughter and I used to do craft shows, and we would sell our stuff at the craft shows. So these are just tags that was left over. So this tag here looked just like that one, but I cut it down to size, and I cut the top off, and I'm just using the bottom of it. And then I did some blue. It's not really it's just a heavier weight I don't know, paper, maybe just a really light cardstock, we'll call it that. But what I'm going to do, so this was already glued on there, I'm just going to add this to the front. I cut this out, doubled the size of this, and let me see. This is about 2 inches wide and about almost 2 3/4 long. So I just doubled the size. So I'm going to glue this on here, and that'll be the front of my hidden paper clip. And I'm just going to use glue stick. If you haven't stopped by Karen's channel yet, stop by. She makes a lot of pretty things, and she does a lot of good challenges. I actually just joined in on her challenges last month. Very fun. That was kind of heavy on the glue stick. Let me wipe some of this off. So last month, for the prize on her December challenge, I was actually the winner, and I got a percentage off of her digitals in her Etsy shop. So that was just the coolest thing. And if you go over there, tell her that I sent you. She'll be happy. All right, now I'm just going to put my paper clip on here. I just cut this little piece to go inside because I didn't have anything to hook my paper clip to. So this is just going to go inside, and I just cut it down smaller than the outside one. Now I'm going to use my Seperate for this. You just want to glue especially all over the paper clip to hold it in place. And watch you don't get too close to your edges because you don't want to glue your paper clip shut. I'm just going to stick that in the center. Hidden paper clips are fun to make. This is a new bottle for my Seperate, so I kind of have to get used to not opening the spout up too far. Really, really soft bottle. I like that. I actually got this at the Dollar Tree. All right, now I'm going to glue the top of it. And just glue around it. And I'm going to fold this down. And just make sure it sticks good, but also make sure that I can get my paper clip open. Now wait a minute, that didn't stick. Generally, Seperate sticks a little faster. And that's how the hidden paper clip works. So now, just to dress up the front a little bit more, I'm just going to add some little snowflakes. And I just used my little snowflake punch. Cut them out. I just put these on with glue stick. Just happened that I had this color in that tag. That worked well. I like to repurpose stuff. Repurposed some of these gift tags on another one of my videos too. Can't really remember what it was called, but check out my videos. If you want to see what I did with them. Must have been a while ago. Alright, so that's my hidden paper clip. And we'll just clip this on here again. So there's that. And that turned out nice. Alright, now next I'm going to do we'll do the two clusters. Let me see, I'll do the small cluster first. So I just tore a piece of background paper. This is actually supposed to be clouds. This was just a piece of scrapbook paper that I've had for years and years and years. And this little trim here is off of paper that I'm going to use on the back of the one journal card. So I just tore that off and inked it, and just want to lay these out here for sure to see how I'm going to do it. Maybe I want that under there. And then the big snowflake, I also have a punch for that. Alright, and then we'll put that in the center and one of these on each end. So that's what we'll do. Alright. So I'm going to glue this one down first. This challenge was a lot of fun. Took me a little while to get everything ready for it, but it was fun. See how this was. Yeah, I think that's good. And we'll just wipe some of that glue off of there. So how's everyone's day going? We're having some weird weather. I think it was supposed to be like in the 40s today. We're having a lot of heavy wind, and this morning when my husband went to work, it was snowing. Now we're getting a lot of rain, but the winds are really, really bad. I guess some people are without power. So we'll put that on there. And on the ends of my snowflakes, I just highlighted them with a little bit of blue ink, just to make them stand out a little bit. There's that. And this cluster could be used for most anything. You could just add a paper clip to the back of it. Could make a altered paper clip. Could use it as a tag spot, a tuck spot. And you could always just on the back of it journal, make a little journal card out of it. So there's that one. So that's my first cluster. My second cluster is a little bit bigger. It's going to be a cluster / journal card. So I just have the blue paper. Do this side. I think we'll do this side. Some of the blue ink shows up on this. Some of it doesn't show up real well. Well, maybe we'll go ahead and put the paper on the back. I'm gonna put this paper on the back. Of course, I got blue ink on it, but we won't worry about that. I'm gonna put my paper on the back before I add the stuff to the front. Just have little notes off to the side here as to what I'm doing, so I don't confuse myself. Just gonna put this down with glue stick because it lays down flatter, I think. And this is just regular notebook paper. That could have been over a little farther, but I'm not going to try to move it. I don't want to tear the paper. And then I'll just put 3 little snowflakes down this side. So there's that. Now on this, I'm calling it a collage. I don't know if anybody else would call it a collage or not, but once I get this all taped or glued down, then I'll go and cut this stuff off. But all I'm doing, these are kind of gray, not blue, but I still think it goes good with the background. And I inked them in blue. I'm going to go ahead and stick this down so I don't have to take everything off. Don't know exactly that it's a good thing to use glue stick for this, but we'll just wipe the rest of the glue off. I hope I didn't call it a collage. I hope I called it a cluster. Okay, I need to get me a different piece of paper because that one's totally wasted. And I think since how I have glue all over this, I should just go ahead and cut it off now. It's funny when you say something and then a few minutes later you wonder what you really said. Must be old age setting in. I'm gonna have to clean my scissors. They're starting to get quite a bit of glue on them. There, now I can go ahead and stick this down a little bit better. Okay, now what I'm gonna do with these, it would almost be like a little bit of a patchwork. I just want to set them on here, make sure I don't run out of room. I just want them there, and then this is going to sit in here somehow, and make sure I have my my music notes going the right way. Pretty sure I do. And this can just sit over here. And like over here. And if it's not exactly a cluster, well, that's what I'm calling it. And then I'm going to put just small snowflakes all over it. So I think we'll start with this one. So has anyone else joined in Karen's challenges? I just happened to come across her last month on YouTube, so I was glad I did. I want to kind of get that set just right. I'll pull that out of there so I don't glue it down. Now I can move these off of here. I've been brainstorming for regular videos. Okay, so then we'll sit like that. Some of these you just have to actually look at them and see which way the words are going. It's kind of hard to tell. And I almost put that one on upside down. Okay, I had to pause for a second. Now we're just going to stick our snowflakes on. Stick that one up a little higher. Maybe I don't have to stick them in such a precise place, but I think they have to be kind of like where they belong. Okay. So now, like I say, I don't know that anybody calls that a cluster, but that's my cluster. So cluster slash journal card. Hope that was in view. So there's that one. Now I have to do a journal card. Now this journal card I'm just going to make out of this tag. It's just a printable. And I'm going to put it on the back of this blue card. So I'm just going to glue that on. Let's see. Make sure I glue the right side on so it matches up. Now sometimes you can slide it together and other times it doesn't want to cooperate. It's not cooperating because it's going on there cockeyed. That's better. I have glue string hanging off my hand. Now on the back of this, I'm also going to use paper. This is from one of the, like the grocery paper pads. And that's what this paper come off of. This was on the bottom of the paper. I guess I have to trim this off just a little bit. That's better. Not going on there straight. There we go. Now on the back of this, well, that was odd. We lost power for a half a second there. Hopefully it stays on till I get my video finished. And I probably won't even edit that out of the video because I don't even know what I was talking about now. Hopefully we don't lose power today and then have it stay off. Alright, so this is my journal card / tag, and I'm just going to pop a hole in top of it. And since the string in this tag goes with my color scheme, well, actually it's embroidery floss, I'm just going to take that out and we're going to transfer it right into a new one. And that works well. So there we go. We have a journal card / tag. All right. Now our last one is from Karen's tutorial list. And she made coffee cup holder pockets. And they're just out of these, and it's just funny that I happen to have some. They're just these cardboard coffee cup sleeves. So when I was watching her video, I'm like, oh yes, I have some of them. So of course I have blue ink on my paper. This is more of that cloud paper. It's just the scrapbook paper from years and years ago. And I already cut it so I wouldn't have to do it on video. So you just cut it a little larger and cut the top off even. I have blue ink on there, which doesn't matter if you glue it down in your journal or whatever. You won't see the back anyway. And if you would use it as a floating pocket or something, you can cover the back over also. So, I'm just going to, what do I want to use? I'll just use this. Come on out of there. Just glue across there, and that'll seal the bottom so you have a pocket. Make sure I have it up where it belongs. Fold this one over. It's funny all the different things you can do with odd stuff. And I'm just going to fold that up. Maybe I should have put a little glue. Oh, I think I will. I'll just use my art glitter glue. It has a, got ahead of myself there, has a skinnier tip. So I'll just glue along the top edge. So if you was going to do these, you might want to glue the front of it also. Okay, so now I'm going to use some of this. Don't ask me what kind of ribbon you call this, but it's just the coolest thing. Got some for Christmas. See how I want to lay it. So I'm going to kind of use some more paper doily. Kind of put that over top. I think. Maybe I didn't cut, maybe I cut this too long. I think I want to bring this down to here because I want more of this showing. So I actually think I just want my lace showing. Let me kind of turn it and see if I can cut across them. Now maybe I'll glue it and then I'll cut it off. Let me use my art glitter glue. We'll figure it all out here shortly. I like the tip on this art glitter glue. It's just so little and can be so precise. But now I can't put that down yet. I want to put this underneath it. I'm going to put this under this edge. I'm just getting ahead of myself. Almost like you're trying to glue down string. Can imagine doing this with a bigger tip. Well, I don't think that would have worked very well. Let me see if I can put this down. Put my doily over it. And if I have to trim anything off, that'll be just fine. Just hold that a minute. Let me just kind of scribble some glue around on there and see if that works better. I don't know. Has anyone else worked with this ribbon like this? I guess the other stores sell it too, but this come from the Dollar Tree. But it's just really, really pretty. Seen someone else on YouTube use this, oh, I don't know, a couple months ago, and I'm like, oh, I have to have that. I gotta find it. So Santa was nice and brought me some. All right, let's cut this off. Try not to cut my paper, my top paper. Now that glue should dry clear, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, moving on. Now, add a little glue down here. Just hold that down. Then I'm going to put just some little flowers over here. Even though we don't have, you know, flowers in the winter time, doesn't matter. I think it goes good with the theme, and I really, really think that the colors and everything in it looks like a relaxing beach getaway. What do you think? See, I just want to kind of even these out a little bit before I glue my flowers on, so I know what I'm doing here. I think that would probably go about like that. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. So we'll glue this one down. Maybe. And even though these have these little beads sticking up, that wouldn't bother too much if you had it in a journal or something. We'll stick that one there. Just looks kind of tropical. All right, and now we're going to add some words. It's just going to say relax. Enjoy it all. And I just inked around them in the blue just to help it stand out a little bit. I have like a whole lot of glue on my fingers. So what does everybody think? I think it turned out okay. Just have to trim this little tiny bit. Trim that. Got a little something there. Can't trim my flowers though. I don't want to trim my flowers. They're fine. And I'm just going to glue this down a little bit, and I think that'll be good. So that's my video for today. So we'll go over again. Here is my hidden paper clip. My 2 clusters / journal card, my journal card / tag, and my little what did she call it? Coffee cup holder pocket. So let's see how this works. And you can put them right on in there. And I think that works well. And we'll just stick this on here. All right. So I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their day. Give me a comment down below. Have any questions, comments, ideas, let me know if you like it. Stop back and see me for my next video. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye for now.